Alright guys, we in Moscow. This is VDNKH and I got a special surprise for you guys. Look what we got here. Who are these bunch of sanctioned dudes and dudettes? This is Sanctioned Ivan. What's up, man? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Long time coming. And this is
Edward.
And this is Evelina. And in Russia, you don't shake hands with women. You might.
Yeah, you might. It's like a 50-50. Sometimes you would like come up.
All right, nice to meet you.
We can talk about anything right now because she doesn't understand English, so yeah.
That's the key to success.
Exactly.
So in your relationship, you always speak English, and she's like, yeah.
Exactly. That's what we do. Anyways, we're in Park VDNKH with Igor here. We met up and there's a bunch of cool flipping things here. Like, look at this airplane right here. Did you even show them that?
Yeah.
Or that rock?
I actually arrived on this plane.
Tell me, what other park has a flipping rocket and an airplane in one place?
Exactly. Well, Houston.
Oh.
Somebody commented. America.
Yeah, America. Did you show your hat to everybody?
Yeah, I guess so.
You should show. Igor has way too many things with him, and it's too funny.
You will be able soon to buy these from Igor online store, and I will gift Sanctioned Ivan because his bank account is sanctioned. So I will help him out. It definitely will help your channel, I'm sure.
But hopefully the government actually doesn't make me a foreign agent.
So right, while we walk in somewhere, check it out, these massive crowds. By the way, this is awesome. Well, I don't know, I come from a smaller country. The streets are always empty. So this is quite a contrast, especially Moscow, not just Russia.
It's in generally just crowded. It does feel like there's way too many people in the park.
Yeah, but then again, it's always interesting, the Russian characters.
Yeah,
you always see some characters that, well, they're characters.
You know what happened to me? I was standing beside the Buran and I heard a guy say like, oh, can you please get out of the way, in an American accent. I'm like, oh, what's going on? And I replied to him in English and he's like, oh, you're one of those. And I was like, what does one of those even mean, you know? Just because I know English or what?
But you didn't get punched.
But it's funny. I mean, you get all sorts of people in this park, like literally different nationalities from different countries, like Igor right here.
I'm Soviet.
Yeah, Soviet, Latvian from Finland.
Yes.
I have to do a bit of research from you, you know, just to make sure you're not from the FSB.
Do you know, I always carry, in case I get in trouble, a certain badge with me.
Really?
Yeah.
What sort of badge is that? Oh wow, look at this. 65, 1965.
Yeah, but what 65?
Press.
Yes.
Press.
I'm press. I'm Soviet press.
You have like everything. You have the in-agent cap. You got the press badge. You got everything. You're kitted out.
I knew you would appreciate. But so, how did you, by the way, started off with the
YouTube channel?
Yeah. Why and that's all.
That's actually a really good question. So before the whole situation started between Russia and Ukraine, I was working in an American car shipping company and I was a broker there. So I was shipping cars between states. And then when the sanctions happened, nobody could send me money anymore. So they were like, well, you're fired. I was like, all right. So I took out my phone and started recording Russian life. And that kind of just went off. So that's basically how we started the channel.
And you got a mega hit with the typical, might I say, content about leaving Russia.
Yes. I was recording nearly all of it. And a lot of people did also record. It wasn't as action-packed in other YouTubers because they were just like, oh, we're going into the airport, we're in Kazakhstan now,
but I wouldn't, most of them are not action-packed, even though they may look like action-packed. Yeah. That's my guess.
I was stuck in a traffic jam for 3 days straight.
Yeah. Some had it like a rough way, yeah, but they just milking it.
And a lot of Russian YouTubers that are out of Russia right now, they've lost connection with what's actually happening inside.
Yeah,
Russia.
No names mentioned.
Look at this guy.
We film in here. We walk in here. So many things happen here in park. We just got run over by a car. This was a typical example how to make YouTube videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Make something out of nothing.
Oh yes, and usually a lot of people. I know this might sound a little bit like, oh my god, you guys are just jealous or something like that. Well, the problem I find is a lot of people who are just talking about Russia are what people are thinking are making a difference, but they're not, because they're telling the things that you probably already know in English, and they're not making videos in Russian, so it's pretty much not changing anything, if that makes sense. Хорошее место есть. There's a really good place called The Bull in Russia, and the steaks there are like for $4, and apparently they're absolutely amazing. Apparently.
I saw a place called Hot Dog Bulldog. Is it the same?
No, it's called The Big.
Big, the video there.
Yeah. Apparently the actual steaks there are really cheap and surprisingly really good.
So Ivan is a really high stakes guy.
I just like food.
Who's a Star Wars fan?
He's telling us about the Star Wars theme thing right here.
Yes, in addition to be so cool, biggest and best Igor YouTuber in the world, and the only one Igor. And I'm also a nerd. I love Star Wars since my childhood, since the end of Soviet Union. I saw that there's a exhibition, but it costs 1,000 rubles, 950 rubles. That's pretty much
1,000 rubles to go in there.
Yeah.
Holy cow, that's a ripoff. So basically, that's how you avoid sanctions. It's not Star Wars, but it's a cosplay.
Yeah. So it's a dress-up.
It's like Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
It's not Coca-Cola, but it's partly owned by Molten Company LLC USA.
Exactly. Yeah. Just change the name.
Yeah, exactly.
And then continue as it is.
That's the problem with most YouTubers in Russia. For some reason, they feel like it's too weird walking around with a camera speaking English.
Yeah.
But they're missing out so much, because everybody is interested in like walking around and showing how Russia is.
Yeah. And that's the easiest content also.
Yeah, exactly.
But you just have to be innovative in a way. And I still think that you have to be an interesting personality. For example, I must say, you gotta be one of the most entertaining.
Yeah.
And actually you are in cool places, but you're not focusing on the places, you're focusing much more on yourself.
Yes.
And master in thumbnails. I give you
I'm a master.
I give you the crown of thumbnails.
It's clickbait. Yeah, but my thumbnails are not even as good. It's about the actual just title of the video.
But do people still watch when they realize, or are they used to that you like?
A lot of people don't want to watch a video where you say like, you know, I don't know, somebody scratched my car. They're gonna be like, who the heck cares? But when you have a video saying somebody absolutely destroyed my car, everybody's like, oh my god, what's going on? Yeah, and a lot of people are hating on that. But in reality, you guys won't even watch the video. Even if Igor names this video wrong, it's not gonna get as much views as Sanctioned Ivan got beaten up in the streets by FSB or something like that. Imagine that. Or I got turned a foreign agent in Russia, like Igor, because he has the cap.
Вот тебе грушу, вот тебе.
Oh, реально?
Да.
So,
Можно есть.
so in Russia everything is free because it's communism, right?
We're in the wilderness, so you just come up and rip a pear up. Look at this. I'm not sure if you can eat it yet, but I mean it's
the size of a...
What are you gonna say there, Igor?
size of something when you're in the cold water.
Oh wow.
So there's also like steaks hanging low. It's further, it's a different part of the park. There's also steaks, grilled steaks hanging.
$20.
Yeah, it's called Money Tree.
Do you think this is actually good?
If I get arrested, you know, I'm the only foreigner here.
Exactly.
Он зеленую сорвал.
Oh, you got the, as the Russians say, the green one. You should get a bigger one.
It's for the camera.
It's not bad, but you got the wrong one.
But in Russia, I don't know if it's official saying, if it's free, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. На халяву и уксус сладкий. It's like,
wow.
Yeah, it's like, you got it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy actually this type of video. I never do this type of thing.
Yeah, why not? You're like, oh my god, I'm a journalist walking around. Why not? Look, you're walking through a park, eating some pears that you have no idea if they've been
but
sprayed
you know why?
by chemicals, or
you
you're
can
gonna
film
die
this
tomorrow.
You know why?
Why don't you make vlogs and being
like this and being so funny and amazing? Because I miss Russia and St. Petersburg especially, and Russia so much. So when I arrive, I want to actually see what you see on the videos as more than you probably.
Oh, I see.
I'm pretty sure this is illegal. It's like for show, and they're gonna come out and sanction us. And then you're gonna be first time ever really sanctioned.
It's actually not illegal. I mean, there's no signs, no eating pears, is there? Anyways, we're walking around here on his video channel.
Is it my video channel?
He has a channel basically, right? The links are going to be in the description.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
making a video, and I'm saying a few words there. I have no idea what's going to happen.
I thought I was saying a few words on your video.
Yeah, it's the same. Like you're on my channel, I'm on your channel. I'm walking here.
People driving like crazy. It's actually it could be dangerous. I didn't pass my driver's license. I did it pretty late, like 2 years ago only, and I'm 30 something. I wanted to, and I forgot how to drive, and I didn't pass it yet in Finland. So I had a private illegal driving teacher in Russia, and I drove in the outskirts of St. Petersburg, and he taught me something about drivers in Russia. He said, "No, it's red, but always
you have
look
to
around.
always look left, right, and on top."
Yeah, and pray God.
Careful, there's a car right there. Let's get out.
Where are we? What is this place? Why are we here?
We're stealing fruits. You came to Moscow to steal some fruits and look at American cars because the sanctions are so hard. There's way more American cars than there were before. Actually, no kidding. Like,
yeah, seriously, tell me about the subchasty, what's in English?
Oh, yeah.
Car parts.
Car parts,
Is it
yeah.
true? Because cars, I see cars driving, everything.
Parallel import. Everything coming from Armenia, Kazakhstan, Georgia, all those countries. Now, I'm actually going to be doing like an oil change from my American car. And the guy told me $200 for oil. But I'm pretty sure he's ripping me off because I found the exact same oil on the internet for $100. So, I mean, the prices went up, but they went up by like 5 or 10%, so not that much.
So people can get parts.
Yes, absolutely no problem. Everything is still here. I can bet any money when iPhone 15 comes out, it's gonna be here the next day.
But it's gonna be a bit more expensive, right? Because
it's gonna be a bit more expensive everywhere. But obviously, you know, when you know that there's no official shops here, and yeah, I mean, if you had a shop and you said Apple products, for example, and you knew that nobody could sell it, you'd sell it for more.
Of course, of course.
Why don't you make a video about all the fake colas?
I did.
Did you?
It's not my favorite topic, but I did it when it was hip.
I see.
I did everything. It's just that YouTube algorithms don't wanna... It's not that my channel is like... I always say that my channel is mostly positive because if you come here with good intentions as a person and you wanna see other people's lives...
Exactly.
It's 99% positive, and if there's negative, well, it's really bad luck or something. So
there's negativity all over the place.
Yeah, and especially if you're like your attitude is like f Russia and you know, and because of politics or whatever. So well, you're not gonna get far with that talks, you know.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what? I was about to say a smart thing, but I want to say he's so tall when he stands on this a sidewalk here. I have to like raise my hand like this. Like,
I did
no
it for
joke.
it. I did it for effect.
Oh, Evelyn, подойди сюда. Guys, check this out. I'm gonna give Evelyn my camera so you see how Igor tall.
А я дам Эдварду.
Look at it.
Эдвард, возьми.
Ты сними.
Нам заплатят?
Конечно.
Я тебе уже заплатил. Look how tall he is. This guy is tall. Look at him.
And wise.
Wise and tall, and a foreign agent. Look at him.
Sberbank, check it out. There's Russian money coming out.
Guys.
Sberbank.
We can steal some money. We need an armed robbery. Take out your gun out of that bag right there.
I don't have. I had to cross the border, so
Yeah.
I had to leave it all here back home.
Let's make some controversies about Igor.
If you arrive to Russia, you don't eat apples. You eat shawarma here, right?
You don't even need money. You just go to a park and eat. How good is that? What other country can you come
Is Edward a YouTuber?
No, he's not.
Not yet.
He just eats. Look at him.
Where do you live? He actually doesn't live in Moscow.
No, I'm actually a Moskvich, like the car Moskvich. I was born in Moscow, but I live in the countryside right now, which is like the Moscow Oblast, which is basically Moscow. But because of traffic, it took me so long to drive.
He actually was late. He was like late from being late.
Yes, exactly. I'm late from being late.
But seriously, I even respect you more now. your artistry of pulling something out of nothing. Like,
it's just fun. Look at the random stuff happening. Look at that lawnmower being towed away, right? That's how it is. This is what I like about Russia. You walk out, like, and you find some random. You also need a good company for this. European. A lot of people are used to like a lot of European safety regulations and stuff like that. And then when they watch videos of like Russian people changing tires and stuff, hey, I'm walking here. if they see like people changing tires, they're like, why is the guy wearing slippers? What if the tire falls on him and breaks his legs or something like that? But you know,
true.
It's so different.
Tell me, what is this Soviet spear over there?
Soviet spear.
Yeah, this
that's
like
the Ostankino tower. That's the television tower.
Is it still?
Yeah, they have like all the big channels in there.
Is like RT?
I'm pretty sure RT is there. Is it true that you live in the FSB building?
No, I never said that. No, I said I went there, and I was in front of it.
Guys, I think he looks like an agent. Look at him.
Yeah, that's dangerous for real. Like in Moscow, I'm not even kidding. I want to see this spear tower, TV tower. I guess you can get up, right? You can get up there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's tours. You should go there.
The most thing that I love in these things is, you know what?
What?
Soviet suburbs.
Oh yeah.
From the 60s, 70s.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
I love it. You had to come back. What was it like in your words? What was the experience? Because you got a lot of shit just coming back because you left. Going back to the discussion about the sanctions and then about the
I left during the mobilization, and my video literally said escaping mobilization.
Yeah.
Because I did not want to go. I was afraid that I might get mobilized or something like that. And then when I realized that that situation is not going to be happening anymore, and I saw a bunch of my friends living in Moscow and nothing happening, I was like, why shouldn't I go back? And it was very expensive and very hard. Like, some people don't understand how hard for a Russian person it is to travel to another country, because you need all sorts of visas, and you know, it's just painful. It's very painful. So I was like, all right, Evelina and the cats, because I have 2 cats and they were in Turkey with me as well.
Did you bring cats from there?
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, I brought them from Russia with me to Turkey and then back as well. Yeah.
On my channel, I feed the homeless cats, if you don't know. I talked.
Awesome.
All right, so you brought your cats?
Yeah, I came back to Russia, and a lot of people were so angry just because I came back. They were like, wow, I cannot believe that you were making all those videos of you being in Turkey. And a lot of people thought it was like a holiday for me, but if you were in my shoes, it wasn't really a holiday. I don't know how to explain it, but I decided to go back because I had shit to do. I need to get my apartment fixed up. I have a family, which is Evelina and my cats, and also my family in Russia. There's so many things, because a lot of Russian YouTubers that left other countries and are traveling through Asian countries and stuff like that, they don't have anything to worry about inside of the country. Like, you know, even owning a car, you need to think about where to store it, what to do with it, and stuff like that. It's not like somebody else is gonna do it for me. So that was the reason that I came back, and a lot of people were angry at me. Thousands of people unsubscribed from me, but I think, yeah, but it's like people are unsubscribing and subscribing back to me right now. And yeah, and you know what, I'm actually happy to be back because I'm finally starting my apartment project, because I have an apartment in Moscow and I'm gonna be building it. Like, I'm literally waiting for the builders right now. So once I get all that stuff done, I could be in any country I want.
So guys, totally, I'm gonna catch him off guard. Check it out. You got a video saying don't watch other YouTubers. If you would have to, absolutely have to name some YouTubers that not to watch.
You mean Russian YouTubers?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that a lot of people that know me know that I beef with a lot of Russian YouTubers.
Yeah?
But yeah.
Who? Then it's not a secret even if it's...
Well, I mean, it's kind of like I don't really name it, but people know who it is. It's like the big guy on live streams, a Russian YouTuber. That's yeah. I also wanted to have an interview with him. I was like, let's do a live stream on my channel. Nobody would care. That would not make me any money. You know, it's not like you're giving me free advertisement or anything.
But you know, I made an interview with him.
Yes, but I want to do a live interview because I have such good questions for him, and I knew that he wouldn't be able to answer me, and he just started ignoring me. Basically, That wasn't even a Russian YouTuber saying don't watch Russian YouTubers.
But whoa. It's
Rockets and fighter jets.
$1,000 to get in, 1,000 rubles to get in. That's $10. Okay,
Guys,
okay.
we're infiltrating a wedding right now, and this is a wedding house apparently. That's what the sign says anyway. And you can see all the cars having wedding stuff on them. But now we're gonna get into a real American car and eat some steak like real men.
Did you see that? The couple is taking pictures and the guy comes out and spits like with a loud noise next to them.
That's typical. Look at my dirty car right here.
Oh, this is the famous American car.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So this is this Russian space shuttle.
Yeah, this is the American car.
Guys, and this is his laptop where he almost edits his videos.
No, I don't. That's actually my sister's laptop. I edit on a big computer. I drive a big car and edit on big computers and eat big steaks. Hey, look at him with his spy camera. Look at him. He's literally a spy.
Is there any good cars in Russia?
No. Maybe Lada Niva, but not for the prices being.
This car is huge. Shit.
You have to have American V8 under the hood.
So we are now arrived to some steakhouse.
Apparently it's the cheapest steakhouse you can get yourself.
And I don't believe you because this is Arbat.
And it looks legit good as well.
Yeah.
Анастасия, одна
Yeah.
Because this steakhouse is so cheap, there's a huge queue here, so we gotta wait for like 15 minutes to go in and have some $4 steaks.
Yeah?
Have you ever had $4 steaks in your life?
I have never had for anything.
Welcome to Russia. I swear this is not propaganda. Gonna be good or are they gonna be bad? What do you think?
But in Russia, food is pretty good in these places as a minimum. All right, so this is your favorite spot, definitely. And now that I see it's actually €3 a piece. Ah, the main food also.
You got burgers, you got panini.
But why? For Russia, it's too cheap even.
It's too good to be real, right? He doesn't believe me, guys. Like literally, you could get yourself a burger for 300.
Guys, so here is finally a Russian lager. Is it Russian?
Oh, of course not.
All right, we have finally some beer. And guys, if you want to be a good person, you can buy me coffee, link below. I guess.
Guys, you're gonna see some reviews from Igor about his chicken and some steak.
All right, guys, I gotta tell you, that was an excellent restaurant. It was a good price. They had 2 beers and shashlik and something and quesadilla. I'm drunk. And it was
way too many beers.
Yes. And it was awesome. So thank you to Ivan who brought me here on the legendary Arbat Street, which I also covered, but this is like anyways, it's been a huge day, but I want to say thank you to Ivan. It was great.
Thank you for having me on your channel as well. It's cool. You know, you kind of show the way that you have a Finnish passport, right? And you come here by a Finnish passport. A lot of my subscribers ask like, oh, am I gonna be in danger if I'm gonna go to Russia if I have an American passport or a European passport? Look at Igor. He's walking around wearing a foreign agent hat, speaking English, and nobody cares.
Building as well.
And nobody cares, right?
Yeah. People are like legit here, and people are they don't care too much about nonsense. So if you wanna do stupid things, you'll be in trouble. But that should be everywhere, actually.
Yeah.
Awesome to meet you. And the whole squad. Вся команда. All right, I definitely want to come back, or if you come back to St. Petersburg, we're meeting again.
Yeah, definitely.
We're drinking more and talking shit more and making fun videos.
Sounds good. In St. Pete, I'll definitely be on your shoes drinking beers.
See you guys in the next video. Boom. Guys, if you want to rock the foreign agent cap like me, go to Igor's Russian shop and get yourself one, or you can also have a foreign agent's hoodies, t-shirts, pullovers. Same thing with Igor, other merch, Igor and Russian merch, Russian emblems. Go check it out, and you can actually, if you like what you see, that's a good place to start and support, of course, the channel, guys. Go check out Igor's Russian store, and you can order it to any place in the world, not restricted to any sanctions yet.